Hey, good evening everybody. So, came out here this afternoon, early evening, to do some property management work. This is the food plot that I put in the summer that was all soybeans, and we went way too long without any rain. We went nearly 6 weeks without any rain, and it destroyed these soybeans. And then after the 6 weeks, we've had about 5 inches of rain now in the past 8 days, and the weeds have just exploded in here. So I've gone through here and I have Roundup sprayed all of this food plot and the other food plot over here behind it, one that I'm going to disc up. I've got 5 turkeys, 2 hens, and 3 really large poults that are feeding right here beside me. They've stayed within 40 yards of me the whole time. They're not spooked. I've noticed that here. When the hens have poults with them, they don't really run from you. They just kind of feed away, and as long as you're not going toward them or making anything kind of aggressive, any movements aggressively toward them, you know, they'll stay there and feed all around you. So it's kind of cool to be out here working. I didn't get a video of them. This GoPro, obviously, you're not going to see. It's wide angle. You can't see things very well at 40 yards. You wouldn't hardly seen them because they were in grass that was up to their backs. So anyway, got that taken care of. I'm going to move on down here and show you this other food plot that I put in back in the summer. So I've come on back over here to my other food plot. I'll put a link up here to the video that I did last time whenever I was sowing this food plot, and several people said, hey, I'd like to get a follow-up on this, you know, whenever that comes in. I'd like to see how a late summer food plot looks. And then we went 4 weeks with no rain at all, and it did okay. It started coming up real slowly, but I can tell you, when the rain started here, it's been probably, I guess, 8 or 9 days ago now, and it's rained every day since then, and we're getting a lot, anywhere from half to an inch or so of rain every day. This thing has exploded, and you know, I forget everything that's in here. I know there's dwarf corn, sorghum, brown top millet, lab, cowpeas, and soybeans, and sunflowers. I think that's everything. This thing's gotten really tall, really thick. I have seen a few does coming through here late in the evening. I've been up on my grill deck grilling, and I can see this from my grill deck. I've seen them come through here feeding along the edges in here. So this food plot is really coming along extremely well, considering how late in the year I sowed it. I'm pretty sure it was like first week of July, maybe late June. I forget exactly, but coming on really well. You can see here when I'm back over here close to it. Here, you can see the tops there where the deer have come through here and they've eaten the tops out of this. And I need to look, I don't know if that's soybeans or that's got to be the soybeans. It's got to be the soybeans. So another example for you. You know, we went so long with such little rain. The sun is hot. My Lord, should have stayed in the shade. We went so long with such little rain that my pond right over here on the other side of this food plot, it actually dried up. It went completely dry. I asked my dad if he could remember any time that's happened. He said no. The stream on my dad's farm across from me back over there, it actually went completely dry as well. It's been a long time since that's happened, but to his knowledge, this pond here had never gone dry before. So that's pretty extreme dry weather for us here. One thing I did do is I did try to make the most of the situation, and because I am on the side of a hillside here, I've got some really steep fields right here behind my house, between here and the road down there. And so I took advantage of the long dry spell, and I actually came out here and bush hogged. This stuff I normally don't bush hog until September or early October, because it's not normally dry enough for me to bush hog on this hillside. I bush hog it side hill or quarter. I quartered up or quarter down, and I do that just because I don't want to be going straight up and down in the event that I were to have brake failure or anything like that, because it is a really steep and really tall hillside. So I took advantage of that dry weather to come out here and bush hog off some of the areas that I could before the rain started. And so, you know, now it's going to take a while for it to dry back out enough for me to begin to bush hog again. So, oh, that's Jake. I may have to zoom in to show him, but there's others over there with him. Oh, there's more here now than there were before. they've joined up. He's coming. Oh, he's coming my way. He has a death wish. Why wouldn't they do that during turkey season? Look at that. Here comes some more. There's the hen. And all the other hens are over there feeding in the food plot. Hey, good morning. So it's August 18th. Just give you another update on this food plot. So the clips you saw earlier was from about 2 weeks ago, and it was kind of knee-high in most places. As you can see here, all this millet is topping out here up around my chest or neck. I've got some corn and sunflowers and different things in here that are over my head now. So the hemp, the vetch, the lab, the soybeans, everything, they have absolutely exploded in the past 2 weeks. This food plot is absolutely amazing. This is probably the best food plot. I mean, it's a small food plot, but it's probably the best food plot that I know it's the best food plot I've had out on this side of the farm, and it's possibly the best food plot we've ever had out on any area of the entire farm. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out this year.